Hey guys, I don't normally do stuff like this, but in this instance, I quite literally cannot help myself. So, I was on YouTube just a few minutes ago, and I saw a video that is labeled, "Don't ever do this to your guitar." Okay, Six String TV, I'm not trying to pick you apart or be rude. I am trying to make you stop and think. What you're suggesting by saying never lay your guitar down with the neck resting on something right there because it will cause your neck joint to crack in that way where it leaves a crack going this direction. Dude, I'm sorry. No. Just no. Now, I'm using an old Jackson Dinky body for this. Now, before you tell me it's not even close to the guitar you're using, okay, maybe, maybe not. But I have put my Fender Strat neck on this guitar. It's actually a Squier Affinity. But the neck fits perfectly in that pocket with no play. So, this is the same exact neck pocket of a Fender Strat. So, let me get the neck off of this thing real quick. And I'm going to show you why you have it backwards, Six String TV. Now, this is just friendly criticism. I'm not trying to be an ass or challenge you. I just can't help myself because, well, I've done the very thing that you've talked about, and it actually turns out to be quite the opposite. So, now, if you look at the way a neck pocket of a Strat is designed, which is identical to this, the bottom of your neck, right here, this part, the heel of your neck, fits flush and against this little wall right there, as I'm going to call it. So notice how it's curved? Okay, if what you're suggesting is true in saying if you lay your guitar on its back like so, with something sitting under the neck near the string nut, that the force is pulling on the neck this way will cause it to crack going in this direction. The only way that it can crack right there in that way is if you were to lay it on its face in the same position with the same thing under the neck and apply force going this way. Because the direction of the crack goes in line with this part, this block right here, being pulled that way. Now, the only way that it could happen sitting the way you're suggesting is if by chance the wood was stretching right there and it was allowing the lacquer to do this. That would be the only way that's possible. For starters, you have, like I said, this right there, which supports the heel of the neck. So if anywhere should crack, if the wood is flexing that much, it would be right here under this thing, or it would be up in here. The direction that you're suggesting the neck is bending to cause that crack would also imply, because the neck is anchored by these bolts right there and right there, if what you're suggesting happens, it would also crack here and here. This piece right here. In other words, if you wrenched on it hard enough, you'd knock that piece completely out and you would pull these screws out of the neck. Now, if your guitar is just laying on a bench under its own weight, and even if you rest your arms on it, that crack is not going to happen that way. What happened to your guitar to cause those cracks is, I'm betting, when you were setting up your amp or your foot pedal, you bent over or you twisted a certain way and you hit the headstock of your guitar or the neck on something going in the forward direction, wrenching the neck this way. Anybody who has a basic understanding of physics will know that. So, you know what? I'm half tempted to break this guitar just to prove my point. But I'm not going to, because I'm going to rebuild this guitar one day. So, I'm not going to put all the screws in the neck. I'm only doing this for demonstrative purposes. And because I've done it myself, I know what causes the crack that you're talking about, Six String TV. And it's actually hitting the neck on the front side as you're turning with the guitar like this. That is what causes the crack to go in that direction at that angle. Okay? Makes sense? Now, thanks guys for watching. Have a good day. God bless. You're important in this world and you are loved. Sorry for the rant. I couldn't help myself. I guess some things never change. I've kind of done stuff like that since I was a teenager, so whatever. Listen to me, don't listen to me. I really don't care. I'm not looking for validation or approval. I'm just telling you what I know to be fact. So, see you guys.